The northeastern blizzard reminds us of past snowstorms here in southern Colorado. Of course, we are remembering which storms were the worst and caused the most trouble for us.
KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison spoke with some of you. You shared your stories, your blizzard experiences.
We've seen the snowstorm video from Buffalo. A Springs woman who used to live near there knows exactly what they're going through.
The snow was so bad it will be up to your window. And you know, and when you start shoveling, it's just like you got mountains everywhere. You can't even see.
The Springs area hasn't had a blizzard that bad since the 2006 Christmas holidays. 2 storms in a week shut down the airport, broke down much of the snow removal fleet, and stranded dozens of drivers and vehicles. One of the worst storms ever, though, hit in late October of 1997.
And when we finally did make it out, the only thing that was moving on the streets were snowmobiles. There was no automobiles whatsoever.
A blizzard 10 years earlier stands out to one Springs resident.
At the time, my husband worked for the city of Colorado Springs, and he was the only person that could walk to the city yard down on Fontanero to get some heavy equipment out to plow snow. And he was out plowing snow for 3 days.
A storm famous to sports fans was 30 years ago. The Broncos blizzard at then Mile High Stadium.
A bunch of snow, and it got featured on national television, and it drove a lot of people to come west to ski. And so it was actually an economic development tool.
But historians at the Pioneers Museum say when it comes to the worst storm in city history,
the weather event we hear most about is the 1913 blizzard, and all of that would have been moved by hand as opposed to equipment like we have today. It was memorable enough for people in an early era of photography to document it quite a bit.
In Colorado Springs, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.
Thanks, Scott. And the biggest snowstorms in Pueblo happened in November of 1946 and 1985, and of course, October of '97.